to break my heart. Oh no, she didn't. For the living, I'ma drown in my sorrow.
Up YouTube, hey mermaids, welcome back to the channel. That virginity story is at 20k views. Those of y'all who haven't seen it, make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all tap into that. He tried to kill me 4 times, or my auntie's ex-boyfriend tried to kill me to get revenge on her. All these stories are true. So story time about my crazy neighbor upstairs. Let's go. Here's the details. 1, I have a chihuahua, Juju. He's in my first video. Make sure y'all go say hi to him. Oh, I meet a neighbor and he lives upstairs. I noticed when I first moved in, he had a chihuahua. That's how we linked up. So I'm like, okay, my baby can have a doggy friend. Whatever. We don't need no more doggy friends. Eventually, you know, we end up having casual talking. And mind you, he wasn't trying to talk to me. He's interested in guys only. So, you know, we click because, you know, I always get along with gay dudes. 1 week recently, my mom decided that she wanted to come spend some time with me for about a week. And so all the dog walking together, you know, or I would let him come chill on my balcony. I done gave him, you know, packs of meat out my house. And I could tell that he was like a lonely dude. He had just broke up with his significant other. So, you know, I was trying to be more on a nice tip. That's all it was. So we was cool at first. Like, we're not besties, dude. Like, we just walk the dogs together. If I'm outside, we can walk. That's it. But you can't be nice to people nowadays. I always planned on getting Juju, you know, a little doggy friend, because I work a lot. So when I'm gone, I don't want Juju to be here by himself. So I got me another dog. So I asked dude, because one dude, you could tell, you know, he don't have a lot of cash, blah, 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 blah. This is things that we have discussed. So I'm trying to put some money in your pocket, first of all. I'm like, hey, you know, I'm always at work. I got a little dog, because I'll pay you, you know what I'm saying, to watch Coco while I'm at work. I'll give you $20 a week. So he's like, oh yeah, that's cool, that's great, blah, 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 blah. I'm with it. Until my mama came to visit me, y'all. Keep on watching. No, he texts my phone, and I'm gonna make sure I'm showing y'all receipts, baby. I'm uploading the receipts. So he texts my phone, and he's like, we need to talk. Mind you, me and him, we're not besties. We're not even friends. I just see that you lonely. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm walking my dog, I invite you into my little world, and I say, hey, yeah, let's walk the dogs together. After that, that's it. That type of text message and coming from that person, it didn't mix with me, you know what I'm saying? Because human urgency don't exist in my world. If it ain't about my dog, which he didn't have at the time, we ain't gotta talk about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. I'm saying when I settle down with what I'm doing, I text him back. I'm like, you can meet me out in the hallway. You can let me know what's going on. So I don't think he liked that. So I think that's what bothered him too. I think he didn't got it in his head that we was best friends. We're not. I never got a response after that. He didn't want to meet in the hallway, which is fine by me. I went to bed and slept lovely. I wake up not thinking nothing of it. The next morning, oh yeah. So I hit him up and I'm like, hey, what's the urgency? What did you want to talk about? Speak on it. Like, what's up? He comes downstairs, you know, and this is maybe like 4 or 5 days later, because this is the last day that me and my mom had spent together. On her last day, he comes knock on the door. Y'all gonna be like, what? First of all, he came aggressive. That's another thing. Anything you got to say after that is gonna get erased. You was too aggressive. That was number 1 where he messed up. So he's like, your mom kept me up all night last night and I'm upset. I'm normally on some chill stuff, so it didn't bother me that he came down there and said that. Like, it didn't make me want to jump down his throat. First of all, you talk about my mama. Tone it down. For real though. I know he didn't come down here to tell me. And then let me just get into it. So I go, so okay, what are you getting at? I said, 1, my mom works. She always got a job where she got to be at work at 4 or 5 in the morning. So at nighttime, she's dead to the world. Let's get that clear. So I knew something wasn't right with the story. 1, no, bruh, you mad because we're not spending all this weird time together, walking dogs together. And once my mama came in and stopped, that's when you started getting a problem. You started acting weird. He has an issue with this. He has an issue with that. She kept me up. He switched it up too fast. So I said, okay, well, she's normally asleep around that time because she works like early before the birds come up. So I don't think, 1, mind you, he lives on top of me. on top of me. So you don't know where the hell this noise is coming from. I said, yeah, she be knocked out. So I don't know about that. So he was like, well, oh, it wasn't her talking. So then it turned into something else once I told her she be asleep around this time. Now all of a sudden, it's another magical noise that woke him up. So he goes to my kitchen table, pulls out the chair, and then, you know, when you pull out a chair and it rubs up against the ground, it makes that noise, whatever. So he slides it back. It was this noise. Oh. So her wanting to sit down at the chair to drink her coffee before she go to work is bothering you? You didn't sign up to move into a house. That's why when I hear certain noises from him upstairs with his big ass feet, I don't say nothing because I knew what the hell I signed up for. I said, so what do you want me to do about that? So at this point, we're having a staring contest because I'm like, so you think I'm about to go to my mama and say, hey, keep it down? Quit coming from my mama. That's what you're going to do. Because I didn't say, okay, I'll tell her to don't sit at the table in the morning before she go to work. I'm not gonna tell her nothing, one, because you made the story up. So he didn't like the fact that I didn't check my mama, basically. Then this is when he started giving me hell. I get a text message, y'all. So I take it, since we had that little talk about your mom, we're not friends anymore. Excuse me? Call it what you want. What I'm not gonna do is argue with you. Leave me alone. Please don't bother me. Still didn't raise my voice at him, still didn't curse at him. I text him back, and I think I was like, those are your assumptions. Matter of fact, I'm about to post a picture real quick so y'all can read it, and I'm gonna shut up while y'all read it. Yeah, so he's all blah, 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 the friendship's over. And on top of that, I had stopped letting my dog go up there. Because I'm like, you know, ain't no reason, you know, it's cool. Let's just stop being cool. Let's just cut all ties. So after that, I'm about to post another text message, y'all. And he starts getting crazy. Remember in the beginning of the video, I was saying that I give him $20 a week. And I paid him his $40 for the first 2 weeks. So I owed him 20 bucks. A few days passed, he noticed that I'm not bringing Coco upstairs. That's when I start getting these other text messages, and I'm gonna post those too. And he was like, I want my money from watching Coco last week. So we didn't already had an agreement. I'll just give you $40 every 2 weeks. He agreed to that. When we was cool, it was, oh yeah, sure. But since you got a problem with me and I'm not letting you watch my dog and I didn't check my mama, now it turns into, I want my money. So I kept it copacetic. So I respond nicely, and I was like, well, originally I've been paying you every other Tuesday like you agreed to, blah, blah, blah. So I'll have your money Tuesday, which at the time was like only 2 days. Well, matter of fact, it was the very next day. Tuesday would have been the very next day. So he was being petty, y'all. He was like, I just seen you order Jimmy John's. I'm gonna put that text message up though so y'all can read it. Since he wanted to hit me with I seen you ordering Jimmy John's, run me my money early. Yeah, I lied and said I was broke and made him wait. Sure did. So after that, that's when I started to get a little irritated. That's when my apartment manager got involved. I'm going to end it here, and y'all better stay tuned for part 2 because I think I'm gonna go ahead and post that tomorrow. All my stories are true. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Part 2.